effects of financial crisis on MFI, sharply curtailed funding, yung banks withdrawing loan offers, cutting credit lines, raising rates. Some banks are even asking for loan repayment and offering to waive prepayment fees. We also heard yesterday yung effect ng financial crisis on the client. So, because of the high food and fuel prices, sa amin nangyayari, withdrawal of savings, cutting back on non-food expenses, notably yung load sa cellphone. You know? Some cases, there is some clients are already struggling with repayment. Sa amin, meron din kami remittance service, so we have observed a slowing of remittances. In February, it was 6.7, in March, it was 5, in April, 3.4. So, ang kwan ko, I think at these difficult times, all the more na kailangan natin yung client protection. So, ano ba ito? So, kailangan talaga mag-design tayo ng products that work for clients as well as for us. You know, reasonable and sustainable.
Hindi po.
Hindi ko yung sa ulo.
Bigla na lang siya nawawala.
Okay, so develop appropriate marketing messages and communication strategies, disclose pricing terms and conditions. I think, I don't know if many of you also attended the client protection dialogue that was organized also by MCPI. So ano ba yung mga principles of client protection? Prevent over-indebtedness. So dapat talaga, hindi naman tayo nagdadamot pagka hindi tayo nag-accept ng clients na member na ng MFI. Kung sa amin, kung member na talaga siya, tinitingnan na rin namin ano ba talaga masusi na pagtingin sa kanilang negosyo, magkano ba talagang kapital na kailangan. At huwag mong bigyan na hindi naman talaga para dun sa business. Lalo na't alam mo na member siya ng ibang MFI. Transparent pricing, appropriate collections practices, ethical staff behavior, mechanisms for complaints and redress. So, ayan, privacy and security of client data, which nung kami ay group lending pa rin, ay hindi nangyayari dahil yun nga, yung imbunahan, alam ng lahat. Everybody knows how much savings a client has, so that when it was time for patching, then you would know whom to approach. So, pero yan ay nawalan sa amin because individual lending na kami. So, simplistic but true, if you bring in target clients, work with them in a good way, then they will grow their businesses and stay with you when your portfolio will grow. And they will pay on time, then their business will succeed, and they will rise out of poverty. Then, just one more time. Okay. So, tayo na may mga responsible tao, ano? Hindi katulad nito si Mr. Swashbuckling capitalist nito. Paid extravagantly, pero tingnan mo ang ginawa sa atin. Pati tayo ngayon. Kasi sabi ni Elizabeth Littlefield, this is a financial crisis like no other. Kasi nung daw Asian crisis of 1997, yung microfinance industry did not blink. Pero ngayon talagang apektado tayo. Less funding, yung mga clients. So, thank you for listening at saka thank you din sa aking mga resources.
Questions? There's the mic in front of the no questions?
Hindi pa ready ang lunch.
Well, before we go there, I just want to recognize as well, but again, in the spirit of trying to generate side conversations in this gathering between MFIs and the service providers, just wanted to say that some of the more wonderful social performance service providers in the country are here right now. So Edwin of Space, they do poverty assessment tool as well. Edwin, please raise your hand. Okay. Noni of MCRIL is there, and they do social rating as well as financial rating as well. Dina of Planet Rating is here. Again, they do wonderful social rating. Mark Miller is here with IPA, and they do excellent work in program evaluation and research. Am I missing somebody?
The Mean Foundation?
Yeah. Matt is behind, and Mipos has PPI built in. There's our plug. So there. Please take full advantage of the time that you have with these service providers. Next year we'll start issuing coupons for discounted rates. Oh, sorry, one last. William is with BICRA, is with BICRA, they do also social rating, and more importantly, in replicating Maxis in the Philippines, they're going to do poverty action centers. Questions? Oh, come on. No questions? Okay, I have a question. Mr. Shalid, you mentioned kind of aside that one of the difficulties with dealing with retention per card is that sometimes the loan officers, because of the difficulty of collecting from defaulting members, would either consider them quitting if they find it
terminate.
Would terminate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So terminators.
Is that policy?
It's not.
It's not.
Kaya we have to closely monitor, especially that we are now in Masila, we are in Cebu. We have to go down to the field to see whether the policies are followed.
So, given that, when you say, for example, in one area, 36% dropped out, can you estimate what portion of that was voluntary on the part of the member, and how much of that was a unilateral action by the loan officer?
I think we have data to say that at least 70 plus percent decided by themselves to resign.
Okay. Questions? Yeah, Lorraine. Who, by the way, is sponsoring this?
I'd like to ask Liz, that you mentioned earlier all about the CGAP award. Can you tell us more about this award? Is it only on social performance, or does it include, is it different to the transparency award, or does it combine transparency both in financial and social performance? And what will be the benefits when you want to award, aside from recognition?
I wish I had a better answer to that question. I actually don't. I don't have any more information on the CGAP award, but I do know that it is listed on the CGAP website, so anybody who wanted to learn more about that could go to the CGAP website. Sorry, I don't have any more information on that.
Is there anybody in the room that would like to share their experiences in kind of grappling with this issue about finding the right balance between financial goals and social performance goals? There will be a prize. Right, Lillian, Elton? I'm just kidding, but nobody?